Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into a legendary piece of American history, the powerful and iconic Eisenhower $1 coin. A coin that doesn't just hold value, but holds a story of pride, power, and prestige. First minted in 1971, this bold dollar was created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a war hero, a leader, and a symbol of strength. Holding this coin in your hand feels like holding a piece of America's victorious spirit cast in metal. But here's where the excitement begins. Not all Eisenhower dollars are ordinary. Some were struck in special mint marks, some in silver composition, and some carry rare errors that collectors chase for jaw-dropping prices. A simple-looking dollar in your pocket could be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. From the shining Philadelphia strikes to the proof coins of San Francisco, every Eisenhower dollar tells a different story. And if you know what to look for, the right year, the right mint mark, the right condition, you might be holding something extraordinary. So stay with us today as we uncover the secrets, the rare varieties, and the unbelievable values of the Eisenhower $1 coin. Because this isn't just a coin, this is history, mystery, and money, all in one. Imagine holding a 1972 Eisenhower dollar in your hand. That very piece of metal, a silent storyteller of American history, minted during an era of transformation, space exploration, and bold leadership. To the casual observer, it may look like any other coin tucked away in a dusty drawer. But to the collector with a trained eye and a heart beating for rare treasures, this humble dollar could be a shimmering gateway to unimaginable wealth and legacy. Let's set the scene. The Eisenhower dollar was born in 1971, dedicated to President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a revered leader and World War II hero. On the coin's face is Ike himself, captured in a calm yet resolute profile, a man who guided a nation through war and prosperity. The reverse boasts the iconic Apollo 11 insignia, marking America's triumphant leap to the moon. That alone makes it more than currency. It's a symbol of human achievement. But what truly ignites the imagination is the 1972 Eisenhower dollar from the P, Philadelphia, and S, San Francisco mints, especially the San Francisco version struck in silver for collectors. These aren't just ordinary dollars. They were minted with a purity and finish that whispers of rarity. Many collectors believe that specific varieties, especially those with sharp details, pristine surfaces, and exceptional eye appeal, are more than coins. They're investment-grade artifacts. Now imagine you hold one of those rare specimens. Perhaps a San Francisco silver strike with a flawless surface that gleams like a star. In the world of serious numismatics, coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin in perfect, untouched condition is like a diamond untouched by human hands. These are the pieces that draw gas at auctions, not gentle nods. And while most Eisenhower dollars are fairly common, a truly perfect 1972 silver dollar in the top graded tier can draw premium offers that dwarf what you expect from pocket change. Let's talk dreams. Some believe that certain ultra-rare varieties, especially those with striking errors, unusual toning, or exceptional strike quality, could fetch prices that seem almost unreal. We're not talking ordinary hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In the realm of coin folklore, million-dollar coin tales circulate among collectors around bonfires at conventions, inspiring awe and conversation. Whether these stories are always grounded in verified sales is another matter, but the belief, the dream, that a single coin could change your fortune overnight is powerful and persistent. So if you stumble upon a 1972 Eisenhower dollar that looks perfect, that feels heavy with history, that gleams with a tone unlike any other, pause. Take a deep breath, because in that moment, you're not just holding a piece of metal. You're holding potential. You're holding a story that could attract attention from deep-pocketed collectors, investors, and museums who see beyond the face value to the legend encapsulated in a small silver disc. Make no mistake, the world of collectible coins is one of passion. Prices are not set like stocks or gold. They're determined by human admiration, by what buyers are willing to pay, driven by rarity, condition, and emotional value. Some 1972 Eisenhower dollars have been sold for notable sums, especially those graded by professional services in the highest categories. The very best can command prices that make collectors' eyes widen and dreams take flight. If you suspect you have one of these rare gems, don't rush to spend it at face value at your local store. Treat it with reverence. Seek out a reputable coin grading service. Let experts evaluate its condition and authenticity. Because the difference between a common collectible and a legendary treasure can be millions of dollars in perceived worth, a reality that has turned ordinary holders into overnight legends in numismatic circles. Above all, remember this. Owning a rare coin isn't just about wealth. It's about connection to history, to art, to the generations who minted and treasured these pieces long before you. If your 1972 Eisenhower dollar truly is the stuff of dreams, then it holds more than silver. It holds stories, legacy, and the thrilling possibility of transforming your world in ways you've only imagined. So cherish it, protect it, and if destiny truly smiles on you, that small piece of American history might just reward you with riches, financial and emotional, beyond your wildest expectations. The year is 1976. America celebrates its 200th birthday, and from this historic moment, a special Eisenhower $1 coin is born. It carries the proud image of President Dwight D. Eisenhower on one side, and a dramatic Liberty-inspired bicentennial design on the other. But hidden among these coins in the San Francisco Mint, marked with a small but mighty S, lies a mystery that collectors chase like treasure hunters. Not every coin is equal. Some were struck in silver, some with extraordinary quality, and a very tiny number came out so perfect and so rare that their value today is whispered about with awe. This is not just a coin. It is a piece of history locked in metal. Many people hold these 1976 Eisenhower dollars in old drawers or forgotten boxes, thinking they are ordinary pocket change. But in the world of collectors, condition is everything. A flawless strike, mirror-like surface, sharp details, untouched edges. These features transform a simple silver dollar into a masterpiece. The rarest San Francisco silver proofs and special mint issues stand apart from regular circulation coins. They shine like liquid glass and carry a weight of prestige that turns them from currency into treasure. What makes this coin so fascinating is its silver heart. Unlike common copper-nickel versions, certain 1976, Eisenhower dollars were struck in real silver for collectors. Silver gives a coin a deeper glow, a richer tone, and a lasting presence. Over time, as fewer perfect specimens survive without scratches or wear, their desirability rises. In high-grade condition, these coins enter elite auctions, where serious collectors compete fiercely to own a flawless example. There's also the thrill of rarity. Some coins left the mint with tiny, striking differences, unusual surfaces, or exceptional preservation. These are the ones that earn top grading scores from professional services. When a coin receives a near-perfect or perfect grade, it becomes a celebrity in the numismatic world. Its population is counted in handfuls, not thousands. That is where prices climb into breathtaking territory. Not because of fantasy, but because demand fights over scarcity. Stories circulate in collector circles of people discovering a pristine 1976 silver Eisenhower dollar in an old collection and later watching it sell for astonishing sums. These moments fuel dreams, but they also carry a lesson. Knowledge protects you. A rare coin sold too quickly, without proper valuation, can mean losing a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That is why experts always say, never rush, never assume, never sell without understanding what you hold. Beyond money, this coin carries emotional power. It connects the strength of Eisenhower's leadership, the pride of America's bicentennial celebration, and the artistry of liberty's symbolism in one shining circle of silver. Holding it feels like holding a fragment of national memory. That historical aura alone keeps collectors passionate and willing to pay extraordinary prices for the finest surviving examples. In today's market, ordinary examples remain affordable, but the finest certified specimens, the ones with perfect surfaces, deep mirrors, and untouched brilliance, live in a different universe. They appear rarely, sell quickly, and become long-term investments. Their value is not just metal. It is story, rarity, and perfection combined. That is why serious collectors speak of them with respect and excitement. If you ever find a 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar, treat it carefully. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not carry it loosely. One careless move can erase thousands in potential value. Store it safely, research it, and seek professional grading. Knowledge is the key that unlocks its true worth. The dream of becoming rich overnight from a coin should be seen as inspiration, not guarantee. But what is real is this. Some coins truly are worth far more than their face value, and a small number are worth astonishing amounts because of their condition and rarity. That possibility is what makes coin collecting a hunt filled with hope and excitement. So the next time you see a shining Eisenhower dollar dated 1976 with an S mint mark, remember, it may be simple or it may be special. And in the world of rare coins, special can mean life-changing. Patience, knowledge, and careful handling separate the dreamers from the discoverers. And sometimes, fortune really does hide in plain sight. The shadowy corners of forgotten drawers, dusty piggy banks, and silent old safes, a sleeping giant may be waiting. The 1974 Liberty Eisenhower $1 coin from the United States of America, especially the mysterious mint-marked S edition. At first glance, it looks like any ordinary silver dollar, heavy in the palm, cool to the touch, carrying the proud face of President Eisenhower. But hidden beneath that familiar shine is a story of rarity, history, and breathtaking possibility. This is not just a coin. For some lucky soul, it could be a doorway to overnight fortune. The Eisenhower dollar was born in an era of ambition, when America honored a war hero and a president in solid metal. In 1974, the San Francisco Mint struck special collector versions of this coin. Some were made with extraordinary care, mirror-like surfaces, and deep frosted details. A tiny S marked near the date quietly declares its origin. Most people never notice it. Yet collectors around the world know that certain 1974 S. Eisenhower dollars are among the most desired modern U.S. coins ever created. What makes a simple dollar reach unimaginable value is not just age, but perfection. A flawless strike, untouched surfaces, sharp lettering, and pristine shine can turn this coin into a treasure beyond belief. In rare cases, exceptional proof versions and error strikes from 1974 S have stunned auction rooms. When two collectors battle for a top-grade piece, prices climb like rockets. Thousands become hundreds of thousands. Sometimes whispers in the collector world speak of values reaching into the millions for extraordinary examples. That is the power of rarity meeting desire. Imagine the irony. A coin that once could buy a simple meal, now commanding a fortune that could buy a house, a car, or even change a family's destiny. Many people unknowingly spend these coins as ordinary currency or sell them cheaply at markets, never realizing what they held. That is why the warning is so important. If you ever find a 1974 Eisenhower dollar with an S mint mark, shining like a mirror and untouched by wear, stop. Look closer. That moment of attention could separate ordinary life from extraordinary luck. Collectors chase perfection. They search for the deepest mirrored fields, the sharpest eagle feathers on the reverse, the bold date, the untouched rim. Certification companies grade these coins, sealing them in protective cases, giving them official status in the numismatic world. The higher the grade, the higher the hunger among collectors. And where hunger exists, money follows. The 1974 S. Eisenhower dollar sits proudly in that arena, admired, hunted, and respected. There's also mystery surrounding special strike varieties and minting quirks. Sometimes dies were polished differently. Sometimes metal compositions slightly changed. Sometimes microscopic errors occurred during striking. These tiny differences create legendary varieties that separate ordinary coins from the kings of the collection world. A single unusual 1974 S. Eisenhower coin, verified and authenticated, can electrify auctions and spark bidding wars that seem unbelievable to outsiders. This is why knowledge is power. The world of coin collecting rewards patience and awareness. The person who learns what to look for gains an advantage over those who dismiss old coins as worthless metal. That single decision, to examine instead of ignore, has already turned ordinary people into sudden winners of life-changing sums. Fortunes are not always found in gold chests. Sometimes they hide in a single silver dollar. The beauty of the Eisenhower dollar is also symbolic. It represents leadership, strength, and victory. Fittingly, some of these coins now symbolize financial victory for their owners. Holding one feels like holding history. Holding a rare one feels like holding destiny. That is why collectors speak of these coins with excitement, reverence, and sometimes disbelief. So if you ever come across a 1974 Liberty Eisenhower $1 coin, especially with the S mint mark, treat it with respect. Do not clean it. Do not scratch it. Do not sell it cheaply to the first buyer who smiles at you. Have it examined by professionals. Learn its grade. Discover its story. Because that small silver disc could be far more than pocket change. It could be your turning point. In a world where fortunes seem impossible to reach, sometimes they arrive disguised as something simple. A coin, a date, a tiny letter, a moment of curiosity. The 1974 S. Eisenhower dollar reminds us that treasure still exists in modern times, waiting for the eyes that recognize it. And for the one who finds the right coin at the right moment, life may never be the same again.